Hey everyone, it's that time of the week again. Time to go get weighed. This week I would say went pretty well. I stayed on track with counting my calories within Chronometer and also just making sure that I got activity in day to day. 5 out of the 7 days I had at least 30 minutes of activity. Overall, I actually feel way better, even just after 2 weeks of really hunkering down and being active and watching what I'm eating and staying in that caloric deficit. Along with weight dropping, I can just feel a difference in how my body is performing. And I have to say, for those of you that are still early on in your weight loss journey and you're at that high level of obesity, that's gonna sound kind of odd to you because I do remember way back at the beginning how when I first started losing weight, the first even 50 to 60 pounds, I didn't feel any different. And it would always frustrate me when I heard people say, oh, like, can't you just feel so much better when you start to eat different again and when you start to really crack down on not eating a bunch of just terrible food for you, and don't you just feel a difference? And I would look at them with this odd look and just be like, no, I don't feel any different, and I'm frustrated because I put in all of this effort and I'm not seeing any results as far as physically feeling better. But I would say now that I've gone through over 100 pounds lost, pushing 200 pounds lost now, that when I switch from a healthy diet over to one that is not as healthy, I can feel the shift now. I can feel the change. And it is amazing to me that it took losing that first big chunk of weight to really start to feel it after the fact. And I don't know if that's because I pushed it to such an extreme that it took an extreme to get me out of it, but that weight loss has played a huge role in now my turnaround time, I guess is what you could call it. My turnaround time on feeling better. Like I said, initially, it was very slow, but I stuck with it and I made it happen. And now that I'm there, it's a lot easier for me to feel the effects of both eating poorly and eating well. But I have to say, that is a huge motivator for me as I continue moving forward with living this healthy lifestyle. So if you're struggling out there right now with trying to stay active or not feeling the effects of all your effort, I promise you, if you stick with it, eventually you will. This weekend I actually got to go visit my brother for the UW LaCrosse Family Day. I have some footage of that, but I probably won't put it until next week's video, just so I can make sure I get this one out on time. And something else that I've been working on this week is just getting my business up and running and trying to understand and learn how taxes work. I know it's such a riveting topic. And let me tell you, I feel like I've opened up a whole new world that I'm now trying to understand just by launching into my own business. And it is wild. With that, I've also been still packing up around here, trying to get things ready for our move in November. It's been an eventful week in many different ways, just nothing of huge note that I really need to share here. The only thing I do have for you is the weigh-in. And that is good news because I have lost another pound. It's really funny because when I did my weigh-in, I actually looked at the number and I'm like, oh man, I don't think I actually lost a pound this week. I think I'm a little under. And so it kind of threw me off a little bit, but then I thought about it and I actually looked at the last weigh-in and I'm like, oh, no, I did actually lose just over a pound. It's just an interesting reminder that sometimes what we're thinking up here in our heads doesn't necessarily match what actually is going on. Just keep that in mind for yourself too as you continue to weigh and keep track. It's really good to have that data sheet, especially if you're doing weigh-ins, just to really make sure that what you have going on up here matches what's going on the paper. All in all, it's been a really great week. I look forward to sharing Joe's campus tour with you all next week, along with my next weigh-in. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you guys have a wonderful week.
What a shot. I'm sorry, this is just...
I love it.